The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Inter.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Khan turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Here's a chance! Superb from Pato!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pelé, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in and a chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar, there's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cáceres. It is a corner, good chance. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Picked out brilliant, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal, Pelé.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mendes venturing down the left. Koundé with the foul. Chiellini clears it away. Pato is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a throw-in. And it's Mendes. And here's Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. And he cuts out the supply.
2 added minutes has been
We are
indicated.
into stoppage time. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please make
Either
sure
side
to watch
holding
the
back
screen
here.
for
It has
information
been quite a
bulletin
half,
from the
this.
regional
Yeah,
police
they're ahead,
department.
Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? And it's in. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 18.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
oh, what has happened here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a threatening ball. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now there's a shoots! You've got to be quick to recover this. But he's left disappointed. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
It's Pato! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
And it's been taken short. Khan claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Now, can they get him away? Wriggles his way through. Rijkaard. Kukçu. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Caceres. De Ligt. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Kukçu. It's come to nothing. And he can clear it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And the shot! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Oh, what a ball! Mendes clears without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. And this is Pelé! Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
They've got a corner here. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Well, that's an excellent interception. Neymar. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Rijkaard. Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's
2 added
fruitless.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how the...
And he shoots! Batistuta! Glorious! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Van Balten gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
And this is Ronaldo. Kimmich. Caceres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal has it in a wide position. And he can thump it away. Looking for options for movement. Nice looking ball. Oh, well measured. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And that's a goal kick. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Alexander-Arnold. Tacho makes the interception.
Palmeiras definitely like their pressing from the front.
Relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. That pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Great vision. Will play through for the wide man. And it's Caceres. Now that looks a decent ball. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Yamal. Now it's Drogba. Looking for the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Added time.
Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
And now,
Well, simply
I'd just
put,
like to
Peter,
read out
they
our
haven't
fan
been
club
good enough
members who
to
are
trouble the
celebrating their
opposition.
birthdays
They
today.
need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Portugal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now it's Drogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nuno Mendes. Cannavaro. It's run loose here. Can he get it through? Now it's Pele. Now who's going to be first to this? Still. Oh, what a mistake! And now they can clear their lines. Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Ronaldo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Quick look, then plays it in. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space. And that needs...
Big chance! Brilliant by Vitinha! A finish of true class! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted.
Palmeiras are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look. Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Probing pass. Cannavaro cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Drogba. That's beautifully weighted. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Vitinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
In designated areas within these grounds.